Hey Dave, thanks for sending me an updated swim video for analysis. So I went back and checked the first one you sent me for a little bit of comparison to the second one. And the first thing I was looking at is I counted your strokes per 25. The first video you sent me, I can't remember the exact date, you were taking 16 to 17 strokes per 25. And then this updated video that you sent me, you're taking 22. So I'm going to assume that the first video was in a yard pool and the second video was in a meter pool. Meter pool's longer, you're going to take more strokes. Let me know if that's not the case. So in a yard pool, I generally like people to take 16 to 20 strokes per 25 yards. And in a meter pool, it's generally between like 18 and 22. So the next thing I'm looking at is body balance and alignment, and you have very good alignment, meaning your ears are above your shoulders, above your hips, knees, and ankles, and you have good body balance and rotation. The next thing I'm looking at is the high elbow recovery. Now it kind of appears, it's a very subtle difference. It appears that you definitely have more elbow bend and your arm is closer to your body in that second video on the recovery phase compared to the first one where you looked like you were a little bit wider recovery. And then how that affects your stroke is it affects your hand entry, which is phase 2, whereas the second video you sent me, the updated video, you were entering with a more prominent fingertips, wrist, and elbow. Whereas in that first video, you were a little bit more flatter and shallower with your hand entry. And the reason that's important is you always want to keep your fingertips below your wrist, below your elbow on recovery. So when you enter, your fingertips are below your wrist, below your elbow, and you can get what's called the high elbow catch and push. The first video, it seemed like you were a little bit flatter and you were kind of, that little catch phase was a little bit flat and shallow and your elbow was slightly lower or slightly dropped, whereas the second video you had a little bit higher elbow and you had a little bit better catch and push. As far as like kick goes, your ankles, even though you're wearing core shorts and you didn't have much kick, your ankles actually looked not flexible to me. So that could be the reason that you're definitely about a better body balance when you wear those core shorts compared to when you don't, because you do have inflexible ankles, and it's that kick driven from the hip and quad with flexible ankles that helps keep your legs above the water. Doesn't take much kick, but it just takes the right amount of kick from the hip flexors and the quad with flexible ankles to keep those legs afloat, so you don't have to wear the pull buoy or the core shorts to maintain that nice alignment of your body. The main thing I just wanted to point out is I know you went slow and it was easy effort and it looked very comfortable and relaxed, and that was all great, but just so you know, your arms should be easy, and then that catch and push is where all the power is. So when you do gain some fitness and you're ready to have a stronger catch and push and put more power behind that catch and push, that's what you want to strive to do. Swimming is a technique strength sport. Once you develop the proper technique or better technique than what you had, as you continue to work on skills, drills, and endurance, and then you develop the strength where you maximize that catch and that push, that distance per stroke that you're pulling. Then you can start to increase your arm speed, and the combination of the strength, the distance per stroke, with the turnover arm rate is going to make you faster. What you don't want to do is you don't want to sacrifice distance per stroke for arm speed, because then you're going to be spinning your wheels and not necessarily going much faster, but your heart rate's going to go up and you're just going to be more exhausted. So I would like to continue for you to send me your progress and updates, and I hope you make it a great day.